Ask me, is there some way to calibrate my machine? I'm getting jagged lines. If ever you're getting jagged lines, this is a Designjet 430. You can calibrate your black cartridge by, first you load a sheet of paper. And you can just use an 8.5 by 11 to do this. That's exactly what it wants, actually. Anything else will be the wrong size. See how she goes. See if we think she's going in square. That's always important. And with a single sheet, and I did have to make sure that sheet was pressed on here. But what we're going to do, after this loads up, we're going to give it the command for doing a black cartridge alignment. So I'm just waiting for a solid red light on the ready, or a solid green light on the ready. You can't ever do anything when the ready light is blinking. Don't try. When it's blinking, it's thinking, and if it's thinking, don't ask it to do something else. Like my mom used to say, I'm thinking, leave me alone. And it didn't like the way I loaded the paper, so there. So we're going to try it again. Slide it in, push it up against the edge, and line it up with that line right there. I press the blue button. Hard to do with the camera in my hand, but I did it. Hopefully this time it'll like it better. It looks pretty square when I look at the bottom. Oh yeah, she's looking pretty square. I think she'll probably be happy with it this time. If it's not, it just keeps spitting it back out at you until you get it right, so don't give up. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Looking pretty square. Yep. And now I have a steady ready light. So now I can push the setup and the form feed at the same time. And when I do that, it's going to send an internal print to that piece of paper that I put in here. And it's going to print out a test sheet and a setup sheet that will ask us to pick which jagged lines are the least jagged. Seems weird to me, but I always get weird when I look at those because I always think, am I right about that? Is that the best jagged line? It will come out looking like this. And you're supposed to pick which ones are the best jagged line. And last time I picked those lines, and I got better printing after that. So we'll see how this one comes out. Oops, it's not ready yet. It's still blinking and thinking. Doing a fast overview, it looks like. Must be printing those jagged lines. We're getting a print out here. Getting a lot of bleed here, which is something that the customer was complaining about. So let's see what we get. might be the quality of the ink. I'm not sure because we've tested just about everything else on this machine. Now, we're supposed to pick which lines are the best, the least jagged. I'm thinking it's third from the right on top, and on the bottom, oh my God. On the bottom, I'm sorry, this keeps moving. It might be second from the right on the bottom. Really, they're all bad. How does that work? Yeah, I remember now when I did this test in the past. I hated it. So, I'll fill in some lines and feed it back into the machine because it's asking